In this episode of Bytes for Bees, I'm going to go over some of the tools that you can find in your Google Drive to make using Google Drive easier. When you go into your Google Drive, you'll see this icon here, the Google Drive icon. When you click on it, it'll always take you back to the top tier of your Google Drive. And since I hadn't navigated anywhere, I can do that real quick and show you just how that works. So maybe I want to go to Meet Recordings, and then I go right back to my Google Drive, and it just kind of takes me back home. By clicking on New, that's where you can create new files such as docs, sheets, slides, forms, and more, create a new folder, upload files, or upload an entire folder all at once. Super helpful. By clicking on My Drive, this is how you can access all your files in your drive and navigate to where you need to be to find the files you want. Shared drives is where maybe somebody in your organization has created a shared drive so you can put all of the things you work on together in a team in the shared drive. Shared with me is where you'll find files that were essentially just shared with you. Recent is where you'll see the most recent files you have uploaded. Starred, and I don't happen to have anything starred, but if you are on a Google file and you want to star something, maybe I wanted to star this file, it would put it here, makes it maybe a little bit more top level thing for you to find. Of course, trash is where you put your trash, and storage is how much of your storage you have used. And you can sort by what's using the most storage if you find you're running out. If this icon, I'm going to go back home first. If this icon appears, that means that you can work offline, that it will save your work as you go, whether or not you're connected to the internet. So if you're having internet problems, or maybe you're on an airplane or in a car and you don't have access to the internet, that would allow you to work offline. This is where you can find additional support. Of course, you just need to email helpdesk@vartech.com. It's super easy for those of you here in Sydney. The settings button just opens additional settings, and you can view maybe notifications or apps that are installed. And then this is what I call the waffle. I don't know that there's a real name for it, but I call it the waffle because that's what I think it looks like. And that's where you will find all of the Google applications you happen to have access to. This is where you log in to your account, and you can switch accounts here. So right now I'm logged in as Sydney, but if I click there, I'm now logged in to my Vartech account. And this is where you can see how you view. You can go to a grid view. I kind of like the icon view because I like to be able to see what I've been working on and the little picture. And info opens a different file like this. So you can see like this, I have a meeting. You can see who all has access to the file and what kind of file it is. Activity just shows when it was last edited. Lastly, on your side panel over here, you have additional things. Here you can add extra account. Like I have my calendar icon. I also use Google Keep and Google Tasks that I keep right here. I can add additional ones if I maybe wanted to have something extra here. Maybe I wanted, maybe that one would be, I don't really want to install that right now, but you could add additional things here. And if you don't want this little side panel here, you can close it by clicking the arrow or open it back up by clicking there. Those are just some of the features that you have available to you in your Google Drive. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to your classroom technology coaches.